So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, Jim, you've seen a lot of this type of tournament. What are you thinking about it?
Yeah, these games, Peter, are a real learning curve because you're coming up against teams and individual opponents that are unlikely to stick to what you'd really like them to do. That plays on your concentration and your ability to improvise against what you're facing, whilst playing your part in your own team's tactics. So it really is time to switch on here.
We have already started here.
Well, having been involved in quite a few games of this stature, Peter, you can never get enough of this.
Loose ball now. Oh, has another go! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rummenigge tries a shot! That's another chance! It's in! And there you have it, the first spark in this most special of games. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, talking about big game mentality, here we go.
And he's managed to get free. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Great ball, and he's in. It's net! Now that is commitment to the cause. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ashlani.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
DiMarco.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Nedved, looking here to chip it through. Caught offside that time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rummenigge! And yes, it's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 9.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Correa.
Darmian really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Correa. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Chelsea go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. Crosses it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Correa. He'd have done well to reach that. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Chelsea are 2 up early in the second half. He's looking to set free a runner. Rummenigge! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Stefan de Vrij. Bissek.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Van Bouten. Here's Chomeni. To Maldini. And back to the keeper they go. There could be trouble here. And he's on his decent hit! He's scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Substitution on the field, number 6, Adams.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Bellingham. Number 7, Owen.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Bellingham. Eto'o. De Vrij promptly onto that, and that is that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a hit! No mistake!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this.
He gets big! And it's there! And surely that settles it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bisek. And it's Damian. Now it's Correa. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Zalewski. Now DiMarco. Zalewski. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good
And
from him.
time is up. Chelsea have done it. It is party time as they gather to get their hands on the trophy. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.
Information on our shuttle bus service.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nuno Mendes, he can run onto that. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Griezmann. Well seen, saw that coming. Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Ronaldinho. Griezmann. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Big chance! It's there! There is the breakthrough! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
India have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
That has been cut short. Vigo. Vigo tries making a foray down the right.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's got his cross in.
India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Griezmann. Ronaldinho. Araujo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He could be in here. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Decent hit! Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it's certainly livened things.
And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
CCTV is now in operation.
So in they
for
come
your
for the break
safety.
with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution.
Second period then underway.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Pinches it off him. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. And it's Eto'o. Rummenigge. Cleared without hesitation. It's a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Has a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi calmly anticipates. Valverde. Eto'o being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
649.
Davids. Ronaldinho. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now the finish! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Messi. That is good alertness. Batistuta. Figo. Eto'o! No mistake! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Karl-Heinz
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi. Number
India
17,
get themselves into the lead.
Federico Valverde.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Owen. Number 2, Nedved.
Eto'o
Number
was
15,
alert to the possibilities,
Conte.
but in the end it's
Substitution
fruitless.
in progress.
And Torres! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And that should get the job done. Ronaldinho. Batistuta! And that could have brought them level.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! So close to drawing level.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bastoni makes the interception. And it's Ronaldinho. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cruyff.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Minutes added time.
That's Nedved. Well read, nice interception. And the shot! It's in! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. And that will be the final act. India are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Please join me in
Eto'o
wishing
taking
all
in the
best to
accolades,
members
having
of
been
our
named
fan
man of the
club
match,
celebrating their
and
wedding
deservedly
anniversary
so.
today.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it is the
everybody,
week's
and welcome
most
to today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Back into the middle. Oh, he had to make that. Decent hit! He can get that clear. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European... Van Nistelrooy! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Great ball if he can get there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, Rummenigge! Just off target. Nakata. Platini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Nakata, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And he's in on goal! Has a goal! It's there!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Minutes has been indicated.
It's a sharp pass, and he was quick to react. Lino. And it's Eto'o. Played out to the left flank, and there's green grass ahead of him. And the ball's a good one here. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Please take this opportunity.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
India come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here. India carrying a one-goal lead. The message is clear, none shall pass. Platini. And he's quick to get it clear again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Chouameni. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's intervened well there.
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 8, Figo. Number 5,
Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
Number 17, Federico Valverde. Number 10, Platini.
And here's Bellingham.
Coming on the field, number 7, Owen. Number 6,
And the assistant
Cafu.
referee has his flag
Number
raised
55,
for offside.
Costa Curta. Number 15, Conte. Number 13, Bellingham. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Eto'o. Lino. It's a mighty effort! Beckenbauer gets it away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Cafu could move up a gear here. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Eto'o voted
Please
man
be
of the
made aware
match,
that
and
smoking is
deservedly
only
so.
permitted in
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too
Hello,
much riding on
everybody,
it,
and
but
welcome to
it is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but
Oh, he's been caught napping! It is a corner. Sporting with the corner, there first. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's come loose! Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's got...
And a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nakata. Frimpong has it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot! Goal! Sporting! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Belts one! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Maldini makes the interception. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. India clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Julie, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
3 minutes at a time.
Julie.
Nakata. Pass is just off target. And he can clear it away. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see. who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back underway.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. And that could set him on his way. A lot of space ahead of him. Hits one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. India are looking to go forward now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Julie.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Rummenigge. Back into the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the finish! Frimpong is there and he can get that clear. Sporting appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 17,
Conte, nicely aimed pass.
Valverde. Number 10,
Pedri.
Platini. Number
Kubasi.
8, Figo.
It's Pedri.
Number 25,
Nakata.
Nuno Mendes.
Danger
Coming on
averted
the
for
field,
now.
Number 20,
He's there to retrieve it.
Didier Drogba. Number 15,
Looking for
Conte.
options for movement.
Number 2, Nedved.
Well, they
Number
deserve
6,
an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the
Number
cause,
12,
but it's a goal credit
Lino.
that would be most welcome
Substitution in
now.
progress.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Over to the left. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nakata. And that's been won straight back. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go for it territory.
It's Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Julie.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has
everybody,
joined
and
us for this
welcome to today's
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. White. Conte. Guti.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has...
Conte! And that has been knocked clear. And it's Conte. And here's Batistuta. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Rummenigge. He's tried one! And that's caused a worry or two.
Rummenigge just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And it's Eto'o. Valverde. Mendes is in a really good position out wide. Conte. It's Bellingham. It's a sweet ball that. He's cut it out. Tchouaméni is there and he can get that clear. And smartly reclaimed. Adams. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And we have our very first corner. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, the how and when that goal went in are equally problematic. The manager's half-time team talk is being changed as I speak.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often
There will
chances
be
are
1
hard to
minute
come
at
by
a
in these
time.
games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving...
Conte! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Conte clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Batistuta! So, third corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Figo.
Oh, great feat that.
The attendance for this match was
White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, easy pickings there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And they've got rid. And it's Guti. Bastoni makes the interception. Nuno Mendes. India looking to pass their way through. Rummenigge! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
18, Messi. Number 17, Federico Valverde.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Number
A
10,
lucky break would certainly help their cause
Number
now.
2, Nedved. Substitutions taking place.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pinches it off him. White. Chance here to counter. Owen. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's picked it up out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
White. And it's Conte. Figo. India finding their passes. And he's managed to get rid.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Passing is... has a goal! Same again, same outcome.
India really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the
And a
end.
quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has
So
found
what do you
themselves
take away
a
from
little
it all,
lost
Jim?
today.
It was a
Please
very
look
good
at the
game,
screen for
played in the right
information on
spirit
how to
with a
find your
fitting
way around the
atmosphere,
stadium.
and I think
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nicely aimed pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, there really is no such thing as slowing down for this remarkable man. He's into his 30th year, but here are the numbers. 37 goals from 34 games in the league, 54 from 52 overall, a domestic double.
Yeah, and of course don't forget the small matter of grabbing his 500th goal and that famous shirt celebration.
The most league goals, most goals in European group stages, top European goal scorer for a fourth time. The records just keep on falling. Goes down, but nothing given. Rummenigge, Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Figo, and it's lofted through here. Rummenigge looking to run onto it. And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Tchouameni did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
No goals as yet. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been cut short. Rummenigge. Approaching the half-hour mark. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Conte, and he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Maldini. Nuno Mendes. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Mackay. Davids. Yamal. Looking tidy in possession here.
Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually...
Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Chouameni. And it's Messi. Back into the middle. And Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp
The attendance
movement.
for this
Came up
match
against
was
a defender, though, who was ever so
71,898.
determined. Irwin. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 22, Luis Garcia.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Luis Garcia. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. Adams gets over and intercepts. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Pedri. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, well played. Shot at goal! And the ball's come loose here. And that was very necessary. It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6, Pedri. Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 10.
Perfectly measured that.
Johan Cruyff.
Now who's going to be first to
Number
this?
13, Barcola.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Luis Garcia.
There will be 3 minutes added
We
time.
expected better, and so did he.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Neatly clipped into space. Now it's Eto'o. Big chance! Oh, what? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, what about that? Save the best for last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody, and
but
welcome
it
to
is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's down to business here. Now it's Owen. Nedved. Nedved going face to face with his great rival. And he's only too happy to take that back. And now they can clear their lines. Madrid have reclaimed it. Owen. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. Oh, played right into his path. Eto'o. Now the finish! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, and he's through the middle!
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
A searching ball that into space. Out again for a throw-in. He's got away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Owen. And here's Nedved. That's a decent clearance. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary. Mbappe! It's there! They are right back in business!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And that has added a whole new complex. And now the hit! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Owen. Shifted upfield. Oh, perfectly measured that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Eto'o. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Thank you very much.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 29, Barcola. Coming on to replace him.
So we're into the second 45.
Owen.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them...
Big chance! Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Guti. Has a look and has a go. And the ball's come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Valverde. Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good read, needed to be. Owen. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Mbappe. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. The ball has bounced loose now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
And the finish! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Owen. Coming on the field.
Both
is
sides then taking this chance
12,
to turn to their benches.
Substitution
India
in
get
progress.
themselves into the lead. Just about up to 75 minutes. Fired deep towards the back post. And he's there to retrieve it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but
Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
it's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcome. Can he finish? And he can clear it away. And that's definitely not his best. Eto'o. Interesting ball. In with a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And no, that was never going to make it.
India certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And he was quick to react. Bellingham. Very much into the last knockings. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kolumwani is flagged offside. And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Eto'o claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
For our charity fund, Chance in
How do
Football.
you look back on the game then, Jim?
India undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Mohamed, he's had a hit! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Sven Botman, is someone who's had an interesting career, Peter. He received his football education in the Dutch capital, then he moved to France at a young age to establish himself. And while many concentrate on what he can do when he's on the ball because he has a wonderful passing range, he's actually a very, very good defender too. And he'll defend that 18-yard box with all he's got.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Rodri, and it's Son Heung-min. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Saka. And here's Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Newcastle still without a single shot on target. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Owen. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great chance! And he's found the net!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Newcastle penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. It's a loose ball. Driving, has another go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets his pass away.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Palmer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. That is big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That should get the job done. He's having a go! And now they can spring out of defence. And Owen! It's loose and there's a race and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
There will be 3 minutes.
Newcastle are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Palmer. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Fan club celebrating their
Newcastle go in
today.
at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Isak, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. Danger averted for now. Boys, Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Goes in for the header! That's another chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Haaland instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution though.
So their fourth corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Look, it's a run defense.
Up he goes! And it's come back out to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Newcastle are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? He scores!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Palmer! Saliba clears. Saka. And it's Salah. And he's had a hit! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That's a sharp pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been...
Decent hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That pass has been well intercepted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
It's Salah! Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Wilshere.
Newcastle can
Number
now
24,
introduce the first of their
Palmer.
substitutes.
Number 4, Matthias de Ligt. Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
5 minutes to add.
Coming on the field,
Gilberto
number
Silva.
20, Bernardo Silva.
And he's intervened well
Number
there.
14,
Could
Rice.
move up a gear here.
Number 3,
Played right into it.
Williams.
Is on his own.
Number 17, Dennis Lowe.
Guardiola.
There will be 5 minutes added
Mohamed
time.
Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Isaac! He scored! Time minutes, and we're all square again. That is lovely. Finished with amazing. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Gilberto Silva. Coming on the field is number 22.
No winner
Bruno
in 90,
Fernandes.
30 more to come.
Substitution in progress.
Newcastle conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? It's a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. No way through. Bernardo Silva. No, that's been intercepted. Guardiola. And here's Haaland. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Law. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required...
And the finish! Lovely bit of skill. In for a header! Half-time, extra
I'm
time.
afraid to tell you that we were expecting
Newcastle
traffic to be
produced a
heavy
terrific
after the
spell at
final
the end
whistle
there,
today.
culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes, a truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? The hostilities have already resumed. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? He won't be happy with that one. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. But it's lofted through here. That is good alertness. He's gone forward. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Shot a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that has been cleared. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
And now, please turn towards the screen.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive. And now this is it. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Owen is over the first kick. And he does it with poise.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Haaland is the next to run the gauntlet. Big character, big moment, big save. This to put them 2 up. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
I suspect a change of mind could have been the problem then.
Isak is the man who's second in line.
He just did what he was asked.
Foden is the third man to step forward.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
The third man in the queue. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper and maybe that put him off.
Newcastle are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
This is match point. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Lest you need reminding, miss this, and it is over. Saved it! And that's won it! Newcastle can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
And a quick reminder
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
you.